All right. Hey, collective. How y'all doing out there today? Let's see what's coming out these cards for you really quickly while I go get me some veggie patties. I discovered some veggie patties that was really good. I bought one box just to test them out. And boy, they were the bomb. Now I gotta go get some more because I ate the box. It was only 4 in the box though. Now we got the 9 of Pentacles coming out here. Now I look like some communication coming your way. That's gonna liberate you, set you free. Now let me see. Now that is over there in your past position, so you look like you might be doing all right now in regards to your independence. Yeah, it look like you're working on something. Now look at all this money showing up. You got the 9 there, the 8 there, and the 3 here. Now you could be moving on to something new. I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, because these two together make 12. You know, this is somebody that's, solo dolo. Independent, ain't got nobody in their energy. Could be a little loner or something like that right there. But it look like you might be moving into something new, boo. Something that you've been working on, trying to get to. That's it. Could be some type of collaboration, teamwork, communication, apprenticeship, entrepreneurship, freelancing, and stuff like that right there. That's it. Ooh, ain't nothing but money coming out the deck. Now, together, now, we got 12 here. Now we got 13. It's giving me a rebirth. Something that you've been patiently waiting on. But it looked like it's going to be around for a little while. Wow. Look at that right there. Yeah, so this is something that you can actually hold on to with these 4s. 3 and 1. Yeah. Now, it could have something to do with a choice you made a long time ago. This is worldview, introspection. Good choices. Let me see. There we go. Number 4. Yeah. The Cancer energy, hard on out, hard, squishy on the inside. But it does represent duality, yin and yang energy. Let me see. Roots and abundance. Now, it was so crazy that, look at 22 sticking out as well. 22, 23, 38. Now, I was looking at Bro Sanchez last night, a video that he had recorded 8 years ago. And I was telling y'all that I was going to try to figure out what that number 23 meant. And oh my God, did he not mention that in there? And I can't explain it, but let me see if I can pull the video up for you. Oh, 3:13 on the clock. Look at that right there. Because he was talking about the trines, the triangles, and it was so good. Wait a minute. Hey, where am I at? Hold on. Let me pause you and find it. All right. So he was talking about the number of the beast 666. Now, this is actually the Mother Maiden in Chrome. But you should go over there and check this out. Not to mention that the freaking number 2532 is there, which is a reflection of that 23. Now, 8 years ago, I'm telling you, these videos that you look at 8 years ago, listen, y'all, go over there and check that out. It's going to blow your little mind. It's going to blow your little mind. Listen, I can't explain it. Now, again, we have the 3rd house, communication, right here with the 3 of Pentacles. Now, this ain't the 144, but the 144 actually is a frequency. 144 hertz. I just found that out as well. But let me see. Look at that. It's crazy. 1441. This is reflecting back on this one. And this. Now this is debilitated and discomfort. And again, I think this is in regards to that weight. You know, that transition. Now you could definitely be saying 444. Wow. But I do see the expansion. Now let me see. I want to pour from these just to clarify. Looks like it's getting interesting. And we have Saturn right here with structure. You know, this does indicate hard work paying off. That's your shadow over here with this Cancer. And I told you that hard on the outside was squishy in the inside, you know. I think you're softening. Yeah. There's a fixed sign is here. Let me see. Wow, that's your card. And you have Uranus. This is radical change. I told you it's something going on, boo. Now this is too much. Yeah, Virgo. This is all about your harvest with Venus energy showing up right here. You know, this is splitting the wheat from the tare. You know, it's about mental and physical health. Now it could be a change in your health as well. I was just talking about going to get some veggie patties. I haven't had bread in over a week. I am lit, y'all, and I really don't even miss it. It's probably been longer than a week. I don't know. I done stopped counting. Yeah, let me see. Haven't had meat, no fish. You know, I usually eat tuna fish and fish. I did eat one piece yesterday. That's because I couldn't get to the store. I needed that, you know, little fix on the side. Yeah, but I've been cutting that out as well. And that okra cleanse that I did, it did what it was supposed to do, y'all. You know, I already got big cheekbones, and I'm talking about they was popping. I was looking at him in the mirror. I said, dang, I'm looking like Jada Pinkett by the cheekbone. Oh my God. I'm talking about they was really popping, y'all. They was popping. Well, let me see. I was like, wow, my whole face done changed. Seriously. And then we have the 8th house right here. Now this is, you know, representing Scorpio, a rebirth. Right here with this discomfort. You know, transformation, karmic, facing fears, and legacies. It's coming through right here in the 11th house. Again, represents, you know, starseed actions, like-minded groups, humanitarians, what you was called here to do. You know, and look at the 4 birds that's sitting on the tree. Stability. Again, 11 and 4. What the frick is going on? It's right here. All that right there. Oh my God. Let me see. Let's pull alright, let's see what's going on with your heart. And then I'm gonna get my veggie patties. Yeah. You see? This is something that you've been learning over here. With simple love. That's why he got that book right there. Nurturing that younger self. Not to mention that this is the freaking universal energy of 369. Look at that. And it's in the order. 963. Y'all go over there and check that video out. I'm trying to tell you that 666. And you got moving on. And I think this is actually what you're moving towards. Something new. You know, to this community. Your purpose. And there's the heart. You know? Right there. Again. Now this is really 144. That's the hurts. And he also mentioned the heart and the the earth. It's like it's the same letters in it. He also mentioned that too. Yo, that is crazy how this is coming up like that right there. Now you can definitely be seeing 14 a lot as well. Or 144, 1044. You know what I'm saying? That's spirit telling you that you're in alignment. Yeah. And at the bottom of the deck is success and growth. Now let's see. And you got the Page of Cups, intuition, kindness, fantasy, imagination. It also represents your heart chakra because, you know, it's right here up under this simple love. It's caring. Fish out of water. It's giving me something new. You see the accountabilities with the choices and the structure. Looking at that man in the mirror, I told you it's a new portal. The emergence of the soul and the spirit. And we also have the Ace of Cups right here on community. Radical change. We also have the Three of Pentacles. We're moving on. I told you this is what you're moving towards. And we also have the Queen of Cups right here on the Patience. You know? Emotional intelligence. And I tell y'all all the time that the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups is the High Priest and Priestess in training. That's what they represent. But you have a lot of cup action down here in Pentacles, which is giving me a lot of heart and you know, energy, hurts, frequency. That's all really down here. Cups. Only thing that's not is this right here. This Lovers, this choice card. And I like it. I see a radical change in regards to the way you communicate, people, environment. Yeah. And there's the Eight of Wands that we started out with. Communication. As I'm talking about this. Now this could be incoming or outgoing. You can also be seeing 88. 888. 88. And not seeing the Eight of Wands. And the 8th house. And there it goes. This represents the soul, the heart, but the mind. Right there with the devil. In regards to that discomfort. And I see you manning or womaning up. You know? A lot of heart. The fire. You know? The pit. That's what this card represents. This is good, bro. And we have the Seven of Pentacles. Investments. Yeah. This is kindness. Structure. Two of Wands. The man looking in the mirror. Simple love. Perspective. I like it. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. That was the 13. That was the rebirth. That would have came on that judgment. Same thing. Rebirth, judgment, same thing. Right there, something, radical change with this judgment. Something is decided. And it's on the Ace of Cups. I love it. Now, some of you guys could be waiting on something in regards to a callback or some type of communication in regards to community, environment. I see it. And we have the 7. Moving on from that. Radical change. This is mental. Any deception. And we also have the 5 of Cups on the Queen of Cups. That discomfort, you know, letting go, that loss, to this, the 2 of Cups. And there's the Tower, and there's the Queen. Bringing in that justice, that radical change, with clarity and truth. All right, boo, you got this. Now let's see, let's just pull out. Let's see if we can clarify what's going on. What this all about. I like it. Booty. Which is Buddha. Same thing, same thing, same thing. It's just the feminine energy. I think it is anyway. I forget what it stands for. But let me see. And it is page 27. And I'm going to go get my daggone, yeah, they're right next to each other. Look at that. Booty and Buddha. Now, it says, wise one, you are now remembering what you were born with, all the answers that you are seeking. You have realized life is not about learning, but rather relearning, letting go of illusions so we can remember our innate solution. You have silenced the chattering of the mind to allow the whisper of the soul to speak and are now beginning to truly read the vast textbooks that exist inside you. This is a time to rewrite your story, authored by the greater wisdom of your soul, Booty. All right, boo? Now, that's it. You can't make this stuff up because that's what's right here. All these cards is representing that. Your transformation. Now, I want to say, if you are still holding on to the beliefs that your mother and your daddy taught you, if it has any religious context to it, this message probably ain't for you, boo. All right? That's your message.